Well, the approaching winter is also the beginning of the respiratory virus season.
Vaccines to prevent serious illness from the trifecta of respiratory viruses, flu, COVID, and RSV, are all available now.
It doesn't stop there. There's others you might want to consider as well. Dr. Zorba Paster is back in the studio with us. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
My husband today got 4 shots.
Yeah.
He got pneumonia, COVID, flu, and a second single shot.
Yeah, great idea. Great idea.
I'm going to see what shape he's in when I get home.
But yesterday, 2 days ago, I got 3 shots. I got influenza, COVID, and the RSV. And then my arm hurt. And then I felt a little feverish during the nighttime, but then I thought, well, that means my immune system is really popping up, and that's really what you want it to be. You want your immune system to really pop up. You are better off getting multiple vaccines than just getting one at a time, because you ramp up one and your body just ramps up.
I got COVID and flu on Saturday at 1:30 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Went to bed, woke up, nothing.
Right, see.
And I usually have a big reaction.
Oh, you usually have a reaction to those. See, so you can't tell. One year you may have a reaction, one year you may not. But the reality is these really save lives, and people don't get them enough. So if you look at the 2 pneumonia vaccines, so they don't prevent all causes of pneumonia, but they prevent many common causes of pneumonia. Over the age of 65, you have to find out whether you got one or the other. Your doctor, your nurse practitioner, or your PA will know which ones you have, because they're in a Wisconsin state.
We've talked a lot about flu shots and the COVID booster, but how do you know if you should get the RSV vaccine?
Everyone should get the RSV vaccine.
Why is that?
Well, because RSV kills 15,000 adults a year. We don't talk about it because it kills about 500 kids a year, and that's awful. And RSV is responsible for a huge number of hospitalizations in infants under the age of 1 year of age. But it's about 15,000 adults who get RSV and then get a bacterial pneumonia and die from it. So it's very serious. So everybody over the age of 60 should get the RSV vaccine. It's a 1 shot and you're done.
You got a list here: pertussis, pneumonia, shingles, influenza, tetanus, COVID.
We don't have enough arms.
You don't have enough arms to actually do. But shingles, of course, is awful. If you had the old Merck vaccine, which was a good vaccine, but only 60% effective, there's now the GSK vaccine. It's a 2-part vaccine, 98% chance you won't get shingles. That's important, especially if you're traveling hepatitis A and hepatitis B. For those who are going to be in confined categories, meningitis vaccines. So there are a whole bunch of vaccines, but vaccines save lives because they make your natural body produce an immunity. I mean, think about it. It's as natural as you can be to get your body to fight it off versus an antibiotic or an antiviral.
Let's put in priority. What should you get?
Okay. Influenza, very important. It's going to kill 50 to 70,000 people this year. COVID, it's going to kill, I don't know the number, probably 100 to 200,000, somewhere in that range. So that's important. RSV, about 15,000 people will die. Those are the 3 big ones right now. And pneumonia. If you haven't had all the pneumonia vaccines as an adult, that's the one.
Is that yearly or?
No, it's only 1 time.
Only 1 time.
But there are 2 vaccines. There, I can't remember. There's the 23-valent vaccine and the other vaccine. So it depends on which one you had. But you only get it. It's one and done for each of the 2 pneumonia vaccines.
And how do you check? And how do you check what you've gotten?
You call up your physician, because this is on the state's. There's a state site that keeps tracks of all of your vaccine. You also can look in my chart on Epic, and it will show the vaccines that you actually had. So you can look yourself on my chart, call your doctor's office, roll up your sleeves, and get shot. Well, get jabbed. You know?
And you're thinking of RSV and pneumonia, or RSV or pneumonia?
All of them. RSV, we can produce 1 form of pneumonia, and the others are bacterial forms.
And that's once a year?
The RSV is 1 time. The pneumonias are 1 time. Influenza is yearly. COVID is obviously going to be yearly. And then pertussis, which is whooping cough, you should also get. And that comes with your tetanus shots. So it seems like, well, it is a lot. It is a lot.
It does seem like a lot, yeah.
Yeah, but call up and see what you need and go in, and that's people just don't like to get, they don't like an injection. I mean, but did it hurt that much when you got your shots?
I got them both in the same arm.
Yeah.
She did about it. No.
No.
Well, it burned. The flu shot burns.
It burned. A lot or a little?
No.
Yeah, just a little bit.
I bandaged up and...
Right.
He's tough.
I'm not that tough. I took all Sunday off, did nothing, and I felt fine. So anyway.
So do it.
Good to see you, Zorba.
Right. Good to see you.
Good to see you.